Hello. Hello guys. Survivor here. Welcome back to another review. Now, I just want to say that, okay, I'm going to get the review in a minute, okay? Just want to let y'all know that, and like, crap. Freaking plug up. Piece of plug up thing, messed up. But, I just want to say before we get to the review, I just want to say that this, I was planning on, I am working on like a couple other openings. Like I already got like 2 of them already. I already got like I'm planning until like I started doing this review. And anyway, when am I gonna get back to game reviews? Pretty much, I'll be back with Resident Evil Revelations 2. For some reason, I still haven't gotten done with that. And Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. I'll try to finish those as much as I can. And I know I haven't, and also I haven't seen the new Dragon Ball Super episode. I think it was 14. I think it was 14, 13 or 14. I don't fucking know, but anyway, I'm gonna watch that anyway because for the rest of the day, I'm gonna try to like play Metal Gear Solid or Resident Evil. Basically, mostly Metal Gear Solid because I know it's going to take me a while trying to watch some anime, which is just going to be hard to do because it's kind of like how I did with Black Lagoon, where when I was doing some while trying to watch it, I still wasn't into it as all that much. I don't know if it was just me or what, but anyway, just let y'all know what's going on. But if I get like but since like the end of the 9 weeks is coming, and I do get like good grades, mostly they're like, if they're like gonna be like good grades, hopefully I will be able to record, and play like a lot more games, watch a lot more anime. You know, I'll have like a lot more time to do them and to watch and everything, so I can get things done, and I won't have to rush myself to do all this every single weekend. Because it's really starting to get on my nerves about all this, and and I've been working. I've been working hard at school, so I can get them up as best I can. But anyway, just letting y'all know what's going on. And this. Now, if y'all read the title page, this is a review of an, in my opinion, I think a really underrated anime. I do think it's really good. A lot, and this is also an anime series that some people might actually love. Some people might actually think it's decent. Mediocre, decent at best, or people just extremely hate. Kind of like how some people feel like about Sword Art Online, which I'm probably gonna get my hands on that series for a while. I have no idea when, but this is my review on one of my favorite Dragon Ball series. Yep, I just said that. And in my opinion, also my second favorite Dragon Ball series. Super ain't up there. It's like number 3 though, but still. But again, this is my review of Dragon Ball GT. That is right, guys. Dragon Ball GT. I am a huge Dragon Ball fan. I mean, I've gotten into it since like February, or since I played from Ultimate Tenkaichi. Then I went on to watch Dragon Ball Z, Then started watching a bit of Dragon Ball here and there, and I finally finished it over the summer, and finally finished the original Dragon Ball over the summer. Um, Dragon Ball Z is really good. Well, I pretty much know everything about Dragon Ball though. But yeah, so yeah, I pretty much know everything about the original Dragon Ball series now. I know everything about Dragon Ball Z, even though I haven't seen the entire series, because the games have spoiled me everything pretty much, and videos and crap. But this series is well done. I love GT like a lot now, even though it's it's not canon. It's still a well done series in my personal opinion. I thought Toei Animations did a good job of this series. I really did, because I really love GT so much. I bought not only season 1 but season 2 with it. See? Okay, if I look at the covers, you'll probably like, oh, spoiler alert. But y'all know it's probably gonna happen anyway. And look at this. Just look at the size of it. The size. I'm trying to get looking. Yeah. Dragon Ball GT. I like how they just do it like that. Now Dragon Ball GT. Not only did I got like the whole series, I also got like the movie in it as well. I really loved the movie a lot. I thought it was cool and everything. I thought it was really good. And after going through everything GT related, I'm finally thinking it's a good idea to do a review of it. So pretty much, if y'all want to catch up on like what's happening, pretty much, go watch, if y'all want to see like where GT pretty much does like start to where GT starts to come or something like that. Go watch the last 3 episodes of Dragon Ball Z, and y'all pretty much know what's gonna happen. But Dragon Ball GT, here we go. So let's get on with the story / plot and premise, whatever the hell. So Dragon Ball GT starts off sometime after the mini like the World Martial Arts Tournament saga at the end of Z, which lasted 3 episodes, and it or like the World Martial Arts Tournament arc of Z. I like to call them arcs, because that's pretty much an anime tradition, because like let's say Soul Society arc from Bleach, the Pain arc from Naruto, some shit like that. But some shit like that. And let's see. Crap, I just lost my train of thought right there. Okay. So Dragon Ball GT starts off like I said, sometime after the World Martial Arts mini arc of Z, like at the end of it, where Goku is training with one of the newer characters, Oob, and just so y'all know, he is canon, because he did show up at the end of Z, and he did show up at the end of the Dragon Ball / Dragon Ball Z manga, and because when I say Dragon Ball / Dragon Ball Z, I actually meant Dragon Ball Z. Why? Because I'm pretty sure Akira Toriyama made a separate cover where it says Dragon Ball Z on it. I'm pretty sure, because I saw that at Barnes & Noble, and I have to admit, the books are freaking huge. Like, I'm pretty sure an entire arc is in one freaking book. I cannot wait to get my hands on one of those, because I'm also gonna be buying like the Bleach manga and Bleach Volume 1 and Rosario Vampire Volume 2, because I heard it gets better in Rosario Vampire manga instead of the anime, because it kind of got a bit worse later. But again, okay, let's get back on track. I just had to get that out of the way. So again, Goku's training with Oob, and it shows them, training and fighting. Like Goku's pulling off his Kamehameha blast and everything, and I have to admit, he's evenly matched up with Oob is actually matched up with Goku at that point, and I'm like, dude, this kid, he might be the next, freaking Gohan or something. That's what I actually thought when I saw he was evenly matched with Goku right there, because he felt like he was gonna be the new Gohan or something. I have no idea, but I don't know. That thought just brought me up. But the anime is, but then even Goku says in the actual series that he hasn't had a fight exciting as this since Frieza. At the end of the Namek arc of Z. So does that mean that fight has lasted like at least over 4 hours, or at least 4 hours, or some shit like that? I have no idea. I don't know. But then Oob leaves, and then y'all know Dragon Ball's Emperor Pilaf. Oh my god, he's a freaking terrible villain. He's so damn annoying, and I'm glad he's gone. But for some reason they brought him back in GT. What's worse, they brought him back in Battle of Gods, and then in the Battle of Gods movie, and now Super. Just stop with this guy and help. Just middle finger to Pilaf, because he's just straight up annoying. But because I didn't really think it was all that great of a villain, I really didn't. But again, Pilaf and everyone shows up, and his quote unquote 2 henchmen are at Kami's lookout, or at the lookout, and they find, it's not really called Kami's lookout because Piccolo fused with Kami in the Android arc, but so I think you could call it Dende's lookout. He's like a new guardian of Earth or something like that. I don't know how to call it. I'll just call it lookout. So yeah, they show up at the lookout, find these things called the Black Star Dragon Balls. These were when these Black Star Dragon Balls was when Kami and Piccolo were once one being, before like they separated and everything. Like in I think in Dragon Ball, the original series, and they find these, and it's supposed to be like, and the dragon, like it's supposed to be called Ultimate Shenron, because he'll grant like any wish that's beyond the rules, that is even beyond Purunga's power. Purunga, that's like the Namekian dragon. And I thought, oh, interesting. And then Goku finds out about Pilaf and everything, and then when Goku was ready to kick his ass, Pilaf's like, man, I wish you were little kid again, and this happened. Goku is a little kid again. Now I know this was obviously the very first flaw that people were gonna say, that Goku was turned into a little kid again. Now I have to admit, the guy I wasn't a huge fan of the idea. I mean, it could have just actually did like something like I don't know, make people off a bit rich or something like that, and Goku easily kick his ass or something like that. I have no idea. You know, something different other than that. And then they find out the Black Star and Dragon Balls or something like that. You know, all that crap. And I have to admit, this is a great, actually not a great, really a great thing. I'm on the side of it because I actually did like seeing Goku as a little kid again. I actually thought the guy was actually pretty cool. And seeing a Goku Super Saiyan, a kid Goku goes Super Saiyan, it actually would be a pretty cool thing to do. And since Gotenks can go Super Saiyan 3, I'm pretty sure he can go Super Saiyan 3 in his kid form, I'm pretty sure. But again, yeah, a lot of people weren't really a huge fan of the idea of Goku becoming a little kid again until so yeah, Goku goes home and tells everybody about it, and until then King Kai, Goku's mentor, pretty much, because he was mostly his mentor throughout like the Saiyan saga, and King Kai was like his mentor, and pretty much the time skip in between like the Android arc and the Majin arc. King Kai tells Goku and everyone about the Black Star and Dragon Balls, that if they aren't, because that they're scattered across the galaxy, that they are, well Goku now know already that they're not across the Earth, they're across the galaxy. But also new information that if they don't get the Black Star and Dragon Balls back to Earth in about a year, in 365 days, the Earth will blow up. That has to be one of the best setups I have to say. I have to admit it. There's a reason why they should get the Black Star and Dragon Balls anyway, because they need to get it. They need to get all 7 Black Star and Dragon Balls before Earth blows up. That is a great concept. I thought it would totally work, because you know it's Dragon Ball, and a lot of people go like in Z that they were focusing away the Dragon Balls. I mean the actual because a lot of people, man, and I totally agree that they should have ended it with the Freezes with the Namek arc, because in that arc the Dragon Balls were pretty much one of the main reasons it was actually going and all that. But when it got to the Android and Majin arc, they focused it on a lot less and more on the action and everything. And I think what Toei was trying to do is trying to make it feel like Dragon Ball again. And I have to admit, they were trying. And I thought it was a good arc, pretty much in my opinion. The Black Star and Dragon Balls arc. I thought it was a great one. But for me, I thought, how the fuck was I saying? So yeah, how did they get up into space and all that? Well, you find out about all these other characters. Okay, Gohan and Vidal's daughter Pan shows up, and y'all know Trunks, not future Trunks, because he's not coming back. He's not really coming back. This is actually the Trunks that we knew from the Majin arc, grown up and everything. Goes with Goku and Pan and goes off to space and finding them. Now, it ain't as simple as it is by letting a little girl and Trunks only to go with Goku with them, because one of them accidentally snuck up on there and pressed the button, so and press the button to blast off without taking more people. Damn. So yeah, the main characters of the Black Star Dragon Ball arc, well, pretty much, is Goku, Pan, and Trunks, and I think they could have fit in more people in. I wish they could have just made more people into that ship. I mean, they could have just had Vegeta in there. I mean, you could have Piccolo in there. I thought you could use Gohan in there because because a lot of people love Gohan, and we don't want him to become like a useless character. What about Oob? I mean, he would do it for the Earth's sake. I mean, there are other characters you could actually choose from that would be helpful. There are other characters you could actually choose from to join them because they'd be helpful. I mean, what about Goten so they can fuse and become Gotenks? You know what I mean? I thought that'd be a pretty badass idea, but they had multiple times that they could have fused and they didn't. But there are some reasonable parts why they couldn't really why they can't really do it, pretty much. But again, well, they can't really do it. But anyway, the shit. So yeah, we got Goku, Trunks, and Pan going after the Dragon Ball in the Black Star Dragon Balls arc, and I have to admit, if I had to give the Black Star Dragon Balls arc a rating, I would give it like a 7 out of 10 because I actually thought that the second half of that was actually really good. Like, there were some villains that were pretty interesting, especially Dr. Mew, who's greedy and everything. He's a greedy mad scientist. He has like his own army and everything. He's just straight the frick up, just evil, like, type mad scientist type of dude. I mean, I actually thought he was kind of a good villain, and he actually comes back, and the Hell arc. I'm not like in like the Hell arc, which is actually pretty good. And I'm gonna say like the other name, which even though the Hell arc what lasted only 6 episodes, I thought it was still pretty good. But I still thought it was like, I would give like that one the same rating as the. I would give that like the same rating as the Black Star Dragon Balls arc though, because I actually did enjoy it. I mean, I didn't really enjoy like all the episodes. Some were pretty funny. Some were pretty action packed in the Black Star Dragon Balls arc. I actually thought it was still great. I thought it was pretty good for the most part. For the most part, not and plus characters do get a bit of development, not a lot, but a bit of development throughout. And I thought it'd be great. Now, with the Black Star Dragon Balls arc out of the way, let's get along. So yeah, the Black Star Dragon Balls arc, I thought was pretty good. But before we move on to the other arcs and everything else, let's get along with the characters. But before we move on to that. Okay, so yeah, we got Goku back. He's a little kid, so he ain't as strong as he used to be, because he can't even do instant transmission right. I mean, I'm not kidding. As a little kid, he can't even control instant transmission. I'm not kidding. Like, I'm sorry I'm gonna transition again, but here's literally a scene. Well, it's actually pretty funny, but I actually thought, I was like, why couldn't it work? I'm not kidding. Watch the scene of GT, and I'm not lying. Instant transmission does not work. Just look at this scene.
Here goes
yeah, instant transmission doesn't work, so that was a big fuck you to that. And Pan, a lot of people really thought Pan was like annoying as fuck. Like everyone thought Pan was super annoying. People thought she was like a useless type of character, you know. A lot of people say, "Oh, she can't go Super Saiyan, so she's weak and all." Dude, she has Gohan and Videl genes, so she likes fighting, and plus she is pretty strong because I think when Gohan and Videl had Pan, I think Gohan's like you know mystic form powers passed in Super Saiyan powers moved on to her, so it would give her like more strength or something like that. I mean, think about it. That's why she's like that strong. And if for some reason I don't understand why she can't really go Super Saiyan, that's pretty just I have no idea why she can't even go Super Saiyan. I mean, even though she's just a quarter Saiyan, she's still Saiyan. I mean, there were multiple times where she could have just had, you know, she could have just went Super Saiyan, and she just does it in the anime. And I was just so pissed. I'm just letting you know that, guys, because it's not gonna happen in the anime. Like, if y'all are seeing, like, looking at pictures of Super Saiyan Pan, she does it in the anime, but there were multiple opportunities she could have and multiplied her power. You know, it would have made like a pretty big difference, because she was probably like, she was really she's pretty damn strong. I have to give her that. But also, yeah, Pan, I thought she had a lot of potential at the end of Dragon Ball Z, and I thought she was a great character in my personal opinion. Like I said, she does get a bit of development, and here and there, and I just hope they actually change her personality in Dragon Ball Super, because I don't want her to become this bitchy type of character who acts like she's on her freaking period every episode. I'm not kidding. But she is a little girl, you gotta admit that, but still, she looks like she can take care of herself, but why she's all bossy? That's literally what I'm asking. But bossy, bro, like, why, like, I'm not kidding, she looks like she's on her period every single episode we see her in. I'm not kidding. But still. And again, I thought Pam was a great character. She's pretty underrated. And I remember this one guy on YouTube. I forgot what his name. I forgot what his username was, but he hates Pan to death. He hates her. He hates GT so much. He thinks Pan is the number one. Pan is like the number one reason he hates GT. Like, he thinks she was annoying. He even thought she was still annoying in the Hero's Legacy movie. And for some reason, I have no idea why she'd be that annoying. Like, he hated the character so much, he wanted her to die, and even if she was, like, you know, nice and old and crap. What the hell, man? Like, I know it's your personal opinion, but that's cold. That's literally cold. But again, I thought Pam was a good character. Not the best, but I thought she was still a good character. I really did. Next up is Trunks. Trunks, he's pretty much, they brought back like the voice actor for like featured Trunks and GT, and obviously, and I thought Trunks actually was like a great character throughout GT, especially like the in the Black Star Dragon Ball's arc. I thought, but for some reason he kind of got a bit more useless after that. But I thought he had a good run in the series. Vegeta's back. Vegeta's back. A lot of people were like, "What was with the mustache and shit?" I mean, not kidding. Vegeta like had like a grown mustache and crap. A lot of people had a huge problem with that. And just to let everyone know, his father, King Vegeta, he is shown in like in one of the Dragon Ball Z specials. His father, King Vegeta, has like a goatee. So I don't think it's a problem for him to have like a freaking mustache across his freaking face. So yeah, scratch that problem out the fucking window, because I doubt it's that big of a deal. People had a huge freaking deal over that. I'm not kidding. People have flipped out, and people thought Vegeta wasn't the same badass he was from Z. And I have to admit, yes, but I thought changing his character was a pretty good idea, because, you know, he's becoming more like Goku, even though he still has like his badass personality. His character did change, because he ain't as like aggressive or anything like that in Dragon Ball Z, because he's gotten used to Earth. So you gotta admit that kind of change. I mean, look at Goku. He's gotten used to. He was already used to it. The more he grew up with it, it's pretty much even at the beginning of Dragon Ball. So then yes, we also got Bulma. She's back. Not as useful as back then, but she's still. But I'm glad they kind of brought her back, since she's like a classic favorite character, because she's been around since the beginning, literally the beginning of the series. Gohan's back. Obviously, Gohan. They pretty much show him most of the time when they transition back to Earth. Pretty much most of the time though, and I really did like it. Like he's like the protector of Earth until like they come back. But I actually did like that, when they kind of showed him and everything most of the time. Piccolo is kind of back, but he barely shows up in the series for some reason. And I thought, why doesn't he show up all that often? All the other characters like Tien and Yamcha and Chaozu, they're all aren't that important. They do show them, but they don't even get their own voices for some reason. They're kind of, I have no idea why. Like they're still around. And how the fuck is Roshi still alive after all this time? Like, how old is this old geezer really? I mean, seriously, how old is this motherfucker, and how long is he gonna live? They kept him alive just for like the sake of his character's comedy, because y'all know how big of a damn pervert the guy is. Not kidding. I mean, which did lead like to some funny moments from Z, I doubt, but they weren't all that much in GT though. Krillin, Android 18 is back pretty much. Like I said, they're all aren't that important. Most of the characters are mostly useless throughout the series, because the only important ones were Goku, Pan, and Trunks. Well, at least Trunks in the first arc. Vegeta was in the last arc finally. He got an important role. There weren't a lot of Android 17. They had like a big role in the Hell arc. Okay, Vegeta did get a big role in like the second arc, which is the baby arc. Which I'm gonna explain about like the villains soon. But again, I thought the characters, most of them were useless, and I never thought they were. Okay, Oob, I almost forgot about him. Again, I don't think they used him as much as they should have had. I wish that all of them should have been together in the first arc and the last arc at least. I mean, so they could have had important roles, a lot more important roles, and became, at least as terrible as in Dragon Ball Z, the the prequel, the second prequel to GT. And I just don't understand why they made him so useless. And like most of the time they're useless. I just felt like that. Again, I don't know, guys. It For me, that is what happened. For me, that was my experience, because I mean, like, and also Goten, he doesn't do all that stuff. I didn't like that fight in like the baby arc. I thought his fight with the villain, Baby. I thought his fight was actually pretty good. So surprisingly, because I thought it wasn't even gonna last long. It didn't last long, but I thought it was still a pretty good fight. Um, but yeah, I just want to get that out of the way. The action's really good. I really thought the action was top notch, but I thought it kept going, getting better and better and better. The more like the action, I liked it. Like I thought it was getting better and better. The more the farther the series got, and I thought it was really good. Um, the comedy is pretty good. Not all that great. I thought the comedy was decent, because there really wasn't all that much comedy, because Dragon Ball GT was a lot serious most of the time, and when it was serious most of the time, kind of like how Dragon Ball Z did, even though they had a lot of comedy moments. But most of the time, when it came to like the story and everything, it got pretty damn serious. I mean, serious. Not like Black Lagoon type of series, but more like Bleach type of series. Like y'all know what I'm talking about. Um, and also the soundtrack. Holy jumping freaking Jesus! The soundtrack, it's amazing. Okay, the original Japanese soundtrack, I really do like it a lot. But I find the English dub, soundtrack. I like the English versions of like the soundtrack, like not like literally the English versions of the original Japanese songs. I mean, like the second like the music we originally got before we got the whole DVD or something like that. When it first, when GT first aired, in America. Um, I thought Dragon Ball GT soundtrack was very good. I thought they all fitted very well, depending on like which soundtrack you're using, either the English soundtrack or the Japanese soundtrack, either the original Japanese soundtrack or the new Japanese soundtrack. Just letting y'all know that. But I thought the new Japanese soundtrack sounded a lot better for like the series, because I thought it sounded really badass, and definitely in like probably the best moments in GT. I really did. And again, I thought they were really good and top notch, pretty much. I thought the soundtrack was amazing. Even though I prefer Dragon Ball Z's soundtrack, and Dragon Ball Super soundtrack is going up every single time I watch like an episode of it. Dragon Ball Super. Okay, let's keep it going. So the next arc, which is the baby arc, which is named after the actual villain, Baby. He actually shows up in like during the Black Star Dragon Balls arc, where the two arcs are kind of happening at the same time, which is kind of weird because they don't really do that all that often. But still, Baby shows up. He's actually this artificial thing that can control. He's actually like a Tuffle reborn. If y'all know what Tuffles are, if If y'all know what Teletubbies are, look them up in the Dragon Ball Wikipedia, because I don't know. Most of the time, Wikipedia makes a lot of sense. That's just my opinion on it, because most of the time when I look at Wikipedia, they usually tell the actual truth. Because I watch the series, then look at Wikipedia to see if it's the same crap, so I can recommend it to someone to look it up. To look, that type of topic up. So, but again, he's supposed to be like a artificial tuffle reborn as like a little android type synthetic thing, because which baby can actually get inside of a person's body and can control them, but if he gets out, they're still controlled because he leaves a parasite in them, so they can still be in his control. And I thought that was very well done for his character. Now y'all might I'll be wondering, spoiler alert for the baby arc, oh my god, we all know what's gonna happen or some crap like that. But I'm gonna spoil the baby arc because I thought I think that is literally the best arc in or the best saga / arc of the entire GT series, because I mean the guy was like the perfect villain. I mean the perfect villain for GT, because I mean even if Goku got like a whole new form, he still couldn't beat him because of a whole new power up. Even if Goku did get like a newer form, because baby just kept getting transformed like from that person he's controlling to going to like his what his tougher form looks like, but he's still strong. Just damn. Baby, he's one of the best Dragon Ball villains in my opinion. He's really good. I thought the guy was just. I was actually stressing on like what was going to happen when I first saw GT, when I saw like the baby arc for the first time and everything, when they were going through it. Like I was on the edge of my seat, like is he going to take control of one of the characters, like one of the other characters, because you don't know where this guy is going to be coming from. Like you really don't know. It's amazing. At least sometimes you don't know where he's coming from. Sometimes you do, because they kind of signify like if he's controlling somebody. He's just an awesome villain. Period. Now let's get to the Hell arc. The Hell arc lasts only 6 episodes, disappointingly. And I felt like at the beginning of one of the episodes during the major fight, like one of the major fights was it looked like they kind of skipped an episode, a full-fledged episode or something, or at least half an episode. And because that's what it looked like when. That's what it looked like. But again, Dragon Ball GT's Hell arc was actually. I give it the same rating as the Black Star Dragon Ball's arc, because it was pretty short. It was really short, I thought, but I thought the characters that were coming back to kill like everybody like around Goku's quote unquote precious Earth, and I thought it was one of the best. I thought that the Hell arc was actually really good, or I thought it was really good. I actually thought it was pretty good myself. It's just one. I just thought it was really good, because I actually thought like the idea, like I've said, Dr. Mew, he's working with this other doctor, right? This other mad doctor in Hell. I ain't gonna say who it is. But they form like this alliance of trying to make sure that trying to make this perfection android. Okay, yeah, we already had that storyline with Cell and Z in the android arc, but this is like a fusion with androids. and I heard and everyone knows fusion is better than like creating, you know, and I gotta say which androids are gonna use like the the whole do the whole fusion thing. I thought it was pretty good. The thing was, I thought it was pretty confusing because I thought the Hell arc was going way too fast because they were because the beginning was so rushed. It was so rushed because I don't think they ever explained like how there was like this android on Earth, like how the hell they could have created that in Hell and sent them there, and how the hell they could have actually made an android in Hell. Like they never explain it, and I'm like, damn it. But it was still pretty exciting, the Hell arc, and I thought the final fight with that android, that fused super android, was very well done. I thought it was really good, and for some reason, I didn't like the whole end. I don't know, like wasn't really a huge fan like of that one part of the ending, like probably that last part of the ending of it. I'm just saying, if y'all know which one I'm talking about, I think it was like the final part of the fight between Goku and that fused super android that I'm talking about. Just saying. But again, then we got the Shadow Dragons arc, which has the perfect setup. The perfect setup. I'm not kidding. The Black Star, not the Black Star, the Shadow Dragons arc has probably the best premise to a series. And I thought it was amazing. One of the best. It was well done. I have to admit, the very start of the Shadow Dragons arc was well done. Now I have to admit it. I would give the Shadow Dragons arc a 9 out of 10. It almost reached a 10 because of one flaw. The Dragon Balls are scattered across the Earth again, right? But they're dragons, and they have to fight them. The reason why is because they say that the Z fighters, quote unquote, overuse the Dragon Balls. But because each wish they make, there's negative energy, and if the Dragon Ball can't hold it anymore, it cracks open and it creates the Shadow Dragons. Pretty cool premise, ain't it, for a saga? Pretty damn good premise. And the only flaw I would give is that each episode they find a Dragon Ball. The fights go on like they're really fast paced and everything. But I feel like everyone else, instead of Goku and Pan, everybody else should have like at least switched to like, I don't know, two per group, so they can find like Dragon Ball, so they can actually go. So like each episode, or at least an episode or two, we get to see him fight one of the Shadow Dragons. At least make everybody, not all that useless. Come on, damn it. Even if they do use them, they feel like so weak. They feel like they're really weak in against one of the main bad guys. I just like, damn. But I just love GT. I really do. I just hated how they do that. It's just so annoying. I just hated how they did that, even though the characters were still the same from Z. I still didn't really like that, and I still didn't really like how they did that with all the other characters at all. But okay, I'm not saying that they're all completely useless. Some characters actually did help, Goku and everyone else to actually help him finish the job. I thought I thought, okay, good idea. I was like, hey, really good. So, yeah. But again, this series, I enjoy it. It's one of the best Dragon Ball series. Even though I give it a lot of, even though I did hate it for like making some of the characters a bit useless throughout most of the anime series, it was still a good series. I actually thought it was. And also, the anime for me was parts of it. I can see them redeemed. Call it a bit of a guilty pleasure, you know, like part guilty pleasure, but not really guilty pleasure. Like you know what I'm saying. But the Shadow Dragons arc was really good. I really enjoyed it, especially the climax. The climax was amazing. Like they're putting all the stops to it. They're trying whatever they take to take out this final dragon. He's just so damn strong. It's just impossible to beat him, even with a Super Saiyan, newer Super Saiyan form. Man, it's just so damn good. But yeah, if I had to give, it's almost in the ending to the anime was freaking amazing. It is perfect. The ending to GT was the perfect Dragon Ball ending. This concludes the whole franchise. I loved it how GT concluded it. GT concluded the whole franchise. The actual ending was perfected in every way. It was good. I loved the ending to it. It was perfected in every way I thought possible. So yeah, that is my reasons why I love it. Actually, there are a couple things I should mention. The characters, some of the villains. There's a couple things I need to talk about. Which I'm gonna save the best part for last because I really love this one. But I'm gonna get to the villains part. The villains were all really good. I thought Dr. Mew of the Black Star Dragon Balls arc was really good. I actually liked this one character. He was like an anti-hero, Legend. I thought he was a pretty badass character. He was actually evened up with Super Saiyan Goku. I thought it was kind of evened up with Super Saiyan Goku. That was actually very well done in my opinion, and I thought he was a good character. I mean, I thought he'd be a good character, and I wish he would show up later on. Then we got Baby. I love Baby. Y'all already know how much I like the guy. He's really awesome. Again, the super android, the super fusion android I was talking about. Like I said, I ain't gonna reveal who it is. I'll leave that. I think it's best if I leave it as a surprise. But I thought he was really good because he could act. Because if he could, if you fired like a Kamehameha, because if Goku or anyone fired at least a Ki blast, he will absorb it and it will make him stronger. That is a problem. You just see how much energy he absorbs when Goku fires a Kamehameha blast right at his face. Because he just absorbs it like nothing. I thought that was crazy. I thought it was crazy. What the hell? Oh, my mom should be. Oh, my mom might like that. But anyway, hey, shut it! Hey! Okay, sorry, that was dogs. But then there's the Shadow Dragons. They're all really interesting. Like we get like a backstory of wish they actually came from, like either from Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z. Most of them from the original Dragon Ball series, which I thought was actually very, very cool. I thought it was great to reference the original series a lot. Then we got I thought they were all interesting. They all have like their own personalities. My favorite Shadow Dragon, in my personal opinion, was Nova Shenron. I thought he was really cool Shadow Dragon. He's like my favorite one because he actually had a right to kill one of the characters, but he didn't. He didn't. And also he controls he's like, since like Nova Shenron, he can actually rise like his fire, like his temperature. You know, if y'all know what I'm talking about, he can actually rise the temperature of his body more than the sun. That is crazy. Like if you were like fighting Nova or something like that, and if his temperature is higher than the sun, one touch, your finger is just gone. I mean, seriously, just straight up gone. Even just one, it'd be nothing. I mean, literally nothing. And I thought, wow, dude, this guy is strong as. I mean, seriously. Nova Shenron, in my opinion, is my favorite Shadow Dragon, even though Sin Shenron is really cool and everything. I think Nova Shenron, he's awesome. I very gonna like the guy a lot. All the other Shadow Dragons are really cool. My least favorite one has to be the second one they encounter. Actually the first one they encounter. I wasn't a huge fan of that one. I really wasn't. But again, again, I actually really enjoyed it. It was really good. And now let's get to the openings and the ending things. Okay, the opening, it's just really good. I mean, I don't know which part I should show, but it's actually really good. Like the shows with GT was pretty much all about. But I wish they could have actually changed it like halfway through, because I don't think they could have just used it over and over again. But again, they have to use a lot of use like a lot of money to work on the animation and all that, because it's really damn expensive to make good anime nowadays, and especially back then it was. Then the endings, they're all really good. Like I like the very first one, I love the second one, the third one, and my favorite has to be the fourth one, where it just shows Goku right there with the staff and everything. But then it just shows from Kid Goku from Dragon Ball to Goku at the beginning of Z. Then it shows like what Goku looked like when he went Super Saiyan for the first time. Then it shows like his newer Super Saiyan form, and I thought it was great. It was great. Now I ain't gonna reveal what his new Super Saiyan form looks like, but you know what? I don't give a damn, because he's pretty much using that throughout most of the series. So why not just show it? I mean, it's right here. It's right here. It's on the cover. It's on the cover of one of the DVDs. But the way he transforms into Super Saiyan, into that like that next Super Saiyan form, Super Saiyan 4, that it is one of the best ways, because it's not. And looking back, I think Super Saiyan 4 was probably supposed to be the original Super Saiyan form, because it actually shows how strong an actual Super Saiyan is. But again, really awesome. Because if y'all want to know what it really looks like when they actually show him, he does look like this, like if y'all look at him. But if y'all want to see the full version of what he looks like, because of that, here it is. Okay then, with all that out of the way, what do I think of GT? Even though I really didn't like how they made most of the characters not all that important a lot, which I was kind of disappointed about, it was still a good series. I really enjoyed it. I loved it to death, really. It's just really damn good. I highly enjoyed it. I highly recommend it. It's just so damn good. So, what rating do I give? Dragon Ball GT. I would give Dragon Ball GT a 9 out of 10. It is a must-watch for Dragon Ball fans because I know I know there are people out there that love Dragon Ball to death, love it to death. I know people that love Dragon Ball franchise, that loves GT. But if you're a Dragon Ball fan, you haven't watched GT, go and watch it and see what you think about it. Like either if you like it or if you hate it, or if you're on like the mediocre decent score or something like that. You know, kind of like how people feel like about Sword Art Online. Go and check it out. I think it's one of the best Dragon Ball series in my opinion. It's like my second favorite. Z is still like my favorite one because it's mostly it's just so damn good. Dragon Ball Super is number 3. Dragon Ball, the original, is number 4 because there were a lot of boring moments, in my personal opinion. Like it never really got all that good for me when it first started out, but I thought it was getting pretty good the more I watched it, but slowly. But Dragon Ball was really good. I highly enjoyed it. But number 5 is Dragon Ball Z Kai, which is supposed to be following the entire storyline of Dragon Ball Z, but without all the filler. It's supposed to be the way that Dragon Ball was supposed to be. That Dragon Ball Z was supposed to be, you know. Because I remember seeing a chapter. I remember seeing like one of the pages of a chapter of Dragon Ball Z where it just shows Goku versus Frieza, and in Dragon Ball Kai, it had the exact same shot. In Dragon Ball Z Kai, it had the exact same shot it had in that manga page. I am not kidding. It showed. I looked at the entire manga fight of Goku versus Frieza. I looked at it. I looked at the whole thing. And then when I looked at Dragon Ball Kai to make a comparison, it's the exact same. So Dragon Ball Z Kai is trying to put in everything from the manga and the anime without filler. Because a lot of people really didn't like all the filler and all that stuff. But Dragon Ball Kai is supposed to. Now I can say people can make Kai think like, oh, it's shit because it's just a reboot. Oh, it's just the same damn thing. Look up what it was supposed to be. It's supposed to be Dragon Ball Z with everything that the manga has. Literally everything. I even made a couple more comparisons here and there. So that's just me. But Dragon Ball GT, even though I can give it a few flaws, it's still a good anime. I still enjoyed GT, and And if you love GT, go out and buy. If you love GT, go out and buy season 1 and season 2 if y'all love it. Because I highly enjoyed Dragon Ball GT because it's just so good, and I cannot wait to get my hands on the whole Dragon Ball Z series because I would buy the living shit out of that. So, because when I see a Dragon Ball series and I have enough money to buy it, you can bet your ass I'm gonna buy it. But again, it's a good series. I highly recommend Dragon Ball GT. So, this has been my review on Dragon Ball GT. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like the video if y'all enjoyed it. Subscribe if y'all want to see more. And comment below what y'all think. And if y'all are new to the channel and y'all want to see more, be sure to subscribe for more. And again, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'll see y'all next time. Survivor out.
Halloween, the night he came home.